So, guys, as small business owners and entrepreneurs, we all focus in on having a great product. But something that is often overlooked is how we treat that product, how we package that product, how we deliver it to the end customer, and how they experience that product. Today, I'm going to talk more about product packaging as well as the shipping materials used in getting your product from point A to point B and how those materials affect the experience of the end user. So let's start with an easy one. It's important that you showcase your brand on your packaging. You want somebody to be able to look at your packaging and immediately tell who the manufacturer is, who the brand owner is. It's important to make your brand large and evident on the packaging. You want to use branded colors, you want to use branded slogans, trademarks, sayings, anything you can to leave your brand's footprint on your product's packaging. Now, you can go a step further than just the packaging. You can also think about the shipping container that is used, whether it's a box or an envelope. This is another place we can use those branded assets to enhance the overall experience that your customer is going to receive. Another thing to be conscious of is any images used on packaging. You don't want blurry images. You don't want images that make your item look unfavorable. You want to make sure you're using high quality, high resolution, professional photos in your packaging. You want to make sure that those photos are clear and crisp and they highlight the details that you want to highlight. Make those photos tell a story, whether it's the product, whether it's aspects of the product, whether it's features, whether it's lifestyle. It's important to get out there and show the customer what they're getting. Another thing you can do to make your packaging stand apart is to make sure that you make any guarantees or any warranties very well known. This is something that a lot of customers look for when shopping. They want a product that they know the manufacturer stands behind and is willing to support. Make sure that any warranty, whether it's 30 days, 90 days, a year, lifetime, is visible. Make sure there's a support number. Make sure that you're conveying that confidence, that quality confidence to the end user. Another great way to do this when you're shipping an item is to include inserts into the packaging. Let the people know, hey, this is where I call when I need help. This is who sent me this item so I can go after my warranty. Let the people know that this is who I can contact if, God forbid, something happened and I need to claim this warranty. Now, when I started including inserts and pamphlets into my packages, the number of support claims went way down, and the number of satisfied customers that I was able to assist through my own support number and support email went through the roof. Customer satisfaction was higher, and because of this, we were able to have a much more positive customer experience. It's all about the customer experience. But another thing you can do is you can include coupons, you can include special offers, catalogs. Get creative. There's an endless number of things that you can stick into the box when you are creating custom packaging that can allow your customer to have a longer experience than just the current product that they ordered. Maybe this will prompt a reorder. Maybe it'll prompt an order of a different item. Maybe it just puts you on the top of their consideration set. But adding a catalog, a gift certificate, a coupon, any of that stuff is a great way to boost sales momentum and to take your company to the next level. But you want to make sure that your packaging adds to the overall experience. Because when your customer gets this, think of how excited you are when you get a package in the mail. That's the feeling they're going to have when they see it arrive on their doorstep. And you want to carry that satisfaction through until they're using the product. Think about Apple. Apple is a great example of this. They have a very nice printed color box that when you open it, the phone is laying in a tray, and under that tray, the ear pods are in a little special plastic container, and there's all these manuals and color things, and all kinds of things that make it feel like Christmas. And you want to create some version of that for your customer, whether it's something as simple as adding an insert, adding tissue paper, maybe a handwritten thank you note. There's lots and lots of little tiny touches that you can add to your customer experience, because customers that have a great experience come back again and again, and it increases their customer lifetime value. Another thing you really want to focus on is the placement of objects in a box. If you're placing a bunch of objects in a box, like let's say you're doing jewelry or you're doing electronics or some other high-end item that people are really interested in experiencing and the experience that comes with that item, you want to think about how you're placing this in a box. Think of the last time you bought jewelry. You like to see the ring centered, showcased, it's beautifully packaged, maybe even a ribbon on the box. You want to think of how the placement looks and how that feels and how it adds to the quality of the item. You want the packaging to be that little cherry on top of the sundae. You want it to be that thing that takes something that's already great and pushes it over the edge. So you want to make sure that you have great product placement inside your packaging. Last thing I want you to think about with your packaging is to make it a positive user experience. And what I mean by that is don't make your packaging annoying. We've all dealt with packaging that's hard to open. It's difficult to get into there, and you feel like you're in a fight with the box. Now, there's no need to do that. Doing something like that gives off a negative impression right away to the customer and lowers their overall satisfaction. So you want to make sure that as they open this box, as they tear through it, there's no risk of damaging the product. They don't feel like they're in a fight for their life. You want to make sure that it adds to the experience. Make sure that your packaging doesn't detract because you packed it in a way that made it difficult to open or utilize. Keep in mind, this is part of the product experience as well. So guys, I really hope that you learned something about product packaging today. And I'd really like it if you could subscribe, follow the channel, leave a comment. It really helps. It really helps support the channel and allows us to do more cool videos. Coming up, we're going to be talking about the story of Shipmate Fulfillment and how we got to where we are today. How we sold millions of dollars on Amazon and then decided to become a fulfillment company. It's going to be a really exciting story, and I hope you'll subscribe and hit that notification bell so that way you are alerted when we post it. Thank you, and we hope to see you next time.